morning, sir.
Good morning, Shelley.
Colonel Shelley Martin Hing is the Media and Public Affairs Advisor to General Peter Corelli, the Vice Chief of Staff of the Army. But she's also Corelli's go-to person for suicide prevention. 6 years ago, she came close to committing suicide herself after her 3-year-old daughter lost her battle against birth defects.
That's probably one of the most difficult things that anybody would face. I can imagine losing a brother, sister, everything, but a child that you've born.
It was something that I really had a hard time dealing with. And, but I threw myself into my work, and in effect, I didn't deal with it.
Why didn't you ask for help? Why didn't you?
I didn't want to be seen as being weak. I was afraid that it would impact people's impressions of me as an officer. Even though everyone clearly understood what I was going through, and they understand, that losing a child is not an easy thing, and so they would have been more than understanding.
We always ask our patients that we're concerned about them committing suicide, that if they have a plan, and you certainly had a plan.
I'd have these bizarre thoughts just run through my head where I wanted to take my car and drive it into the bridge abutment because I figured that would be a way to stop the pain.
Was talking with the chaplain and the counseling that you got from him, was that enough to give you strength enough to deal with this?
Some people will have that as something, a bedrock to turn to. Other people may not, and so for a lot of people, I think probably the thing that's going to be the biggest thing that's there for them is their buddy, the person next to them. The person that's in the formation to their left or their right, their buddy.
Colonel Martin Hing's book about her remarkable struggle will be out later this summer, and she hopes it will help soldiers with their own fight, not on the battlefield, but against the demons within.